Here is Jimmy Clitheroe as the Clitheroe Kid, with Peter Sinclair, Patricia Burke, Danny Ross, and Diana Day in
Keep Your Gunpowder Dry.
Now, look here, young Clitheroe, will you stop larking? About. Do we have this performance every year?
Yeah.
As soon as it's getting near the 5th of November, you always come into my shop for your...
Easter egg.
Easter egg. Oh, your fireworks.
Well, let me talk to him, Mr.
Birkinshaw.
Yes. Look, just tell him which box of fireworks you want, and then let's get out of here. It's nearly 6 o'clock and I want me...
Brains testing.
Brains test. Me tea.
Which ones did you show me again, Mr.
Muggins, Billy Muggins.
Well, just tell me, Mr. Mugginshaw. There was the 30-bob box with the giant rocket.
That's right, and the £2 box with the large Roman candles, the £3 novelty assortment featuring the brilliant cascading fountain and the 20 seconds downpour of glittering golden rain.
Big deal. Remind me to wear me mic.
Don't you be cheeky.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, knocking off time. I'm waiting to shut my...
Mouth.
I'll shut yours if you don't make your mind up what you want. Now, you've seen inside all of them, so which one is it? The £2 box, £3 box, or just the 30 bobs worth?
What have you got for 10 bob?
10 bob. Oh. Well, I think I've got just one 10 bob selection box in the back. Just hang on a minute.
Yeah. Hey, put that down, he'll go mad if he sees you.
What for? It's only some boxes of matches on the counter here. I've never seen these sort before.
I know. Well, they're special ones for bonfire night. They give a lovely colour and they burn a right long time.
Do they? Hey, yes, it says on the box here, wave them about and they won't go out.
Yeah, but I had it when I was a kid. And you blow on them, they keep burning for ages. It's the wind that does it.
And I'll bet you have plenty of that.
You're off again with your cheek.
Hey, let's see if they work like you said. Hey, you're right, Alfie. Look at it burning. Hey, what a lovely colour. Hey, look at it, smashing. Hey, watch when I wave it about.
Hey, now, be careful what you do, Jimmy.
Look, I wave it in the air, a distress signal. SOS, my boat is sinking fast. The hard way, on dry land. And I'm sending up a distress rock. Oh, heck. Hey, where did it go?
Oh, you daft thing. I said be careful. You shouldn't have let go of it.
Oh, shut up and help me to find it.
Oh, heck. It's fallen in that box of fireworks.
Are you sure, Alfie? Alfie, I think you're right.
Get in the living room, you young scamp. Go on now.
All right, I'm getting in. Keep your kilt on.
Don't you give me any cheek or I'll tan the hide off you.
Father, whatever's the matter? What's Jimmy been up to?
Annoying the neighbours and getting us a bad name, Pat. He was begging in the street. Penny for the guy.
Oh, no, Jimmy, you are locking up.
I know, for trying to beg off me granddad.
What was that?
I didn't want to beg off you, Grandad.
You what? It was a penny for the guy with everybody else, but when you stopped me, you asked me for a tanner.
Oh, what a day. First I couldn't find my blue coat, and now all this bother. Oh, I don't...
I can tell you where you found your blue coat, Pat. In the street, round a bundle of straw.
What? He used it for his guy?
I only borrowed it, Mum. It was my clever idea for being different. Instead of Guy Fawkes, Mrs. Fawkes.
You bring that coat in this minute, my lad.
I've already hung it in the hall, Pat.
Thank you, Father. Jimmy, what's the idea? Begging pennies in the street. You got half a crown off your granddad and me this morning.
Aye, that was 5 shillings you had to spend on fireworks.
10 shillings, Mother. Oh, heck, Stella the stool pigeon's just flown in.
Shut up, Susan. Don't tell me I got another 5 shillings off you.
Oh, I don't know where he got it, but I know he had 10 shillings because I've just seen Alfie, and he told me all about the trouble this afternoon.
He would. I must take him to the joiners and get his mouth boarded up.
Oh, stop your blathering, Jimmy. Now, what did Alfie tell you, Susan?
Why, Jimmy took him to Mr. Birkinshaw's shop, And after trying to get Alfie to buy all his fireworks, he asked for 10 shillings worth and then started fooling about with some matches.
That's Alfie. Anything for a lark.
We know who she means. Go on, Susan.
Well, our Jimmy lit one and threw it into the box of fireworks, and they all went off.
What? It could have burned the shop down.
Well, it wasn't that serious, Grandad. But Alfie had to pay the extra £1 for the fireworks in addition to our Jimmy's 10 bob.
So that's where your money went to, my lad. Honestly, money doesn't last 5 minutes with you.
It didn't last 5 seconds this time.
Now, don't be funny. There's something I want to know from you. Where did you get that other 5 bob from?
Well, you see, when I was lying in bed and a kind fairy tapped on the window.
I'll tap on your behind in a minute.
I'll tell you when I've answered the door.
Don't think you're getting away with anything. We'll have the truth out of you. We want to know where that 5 shillings came from.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, it's you, Mr. Ironside. Come in.
Oh, hello, James. And how are you feeling this evening?
Blooming horrible.
Oh, dear me. Are you unwell?
No, just sick of me sister. Bessie Big Mouth.
Now, James, please don't talk about Susan to me.
Why, can't you stand her either?
No, I mean, yes, I don't like to hear you calling her.
Jimmy, who was it? Oh, it's Mr. Ironside.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Clitheroe. I hope you don't mind me popping round.
Oh, of course not. Come in the living room.
Oh, thank you very much.
The lounge is a bit cold. We haven't had the fire on in there.
So we're all laughing it up in the Chamber of Horrors.
I beg your pardon.
Never mind. Just pull up a coffin and lie down.
I've warned you. We don't want any more of your funny remarks.
What's he been saying now, Pat? Oh, hello, J.B.
Oh, hello, Mr. Sinclair, Susan.
Hello, Mr. Ironside.
Being funny again, was he, Pat?
No, he just said,
Don't be cheeky. Grandad meant your funny remarks in the hall.
I didn't get a chance to make any clever clogs. I just mentioned you and Mr. Ironside stopped me, didn't you?
Quite right.
Because he said he can't bear talking about you.
Quite right. Oh, no. I said nothing of the kind.
Oh, you fibber. You said you didn't want to talk about her.
I said I didn't want you to talk about her. I mean, call her.
Call her what?
Anything.
All right, scraggy neck.
One more cheeky remark to Susan from you, my lad, and I'll have your pants down.
Oh, dear, I think it was partly my fault. You see, James misunderstood. I did actually say call her, you see.
Yes, Grandad. So what about Mr. Ironside's pants coming down?
Jimmy, will you shut up? Oh, and I'm sorry that you should be embarrassed like this, Mr. Ironside.
Oh, I'm not embarrassed, no. I mean, after all, Mr. Sinclair hasn't actually taken my pants down. But it's quite all right, really, Mrs. Clitheroe.
Mother, should I make some tea?
A good idea, Susan.
Will you have a cup, Mr. Ironside?
No, thank you, Susan.
Will you have some if my mum makes it? Oh, sorry, Grandad. I was only joking.
You're really begging for it, my lad.
I can't stay, Mrs. Clitheroe. You see, I just called round to, help James celebrate bonfire night tomorrow.
Oh, you're too late. We've already got a guy. It's Alfie.
Oh, it's very amusing, yes. Now, I wondered if you could use a few extra fireworks.
What? Oh, Mr. Ironside. You mean you're going to give me some fireworks?
It's very kind of you, J.B.
Well, you better get home, Mr. Ironside, and bring them over.
Oh, well, I've got them in my pocket here.
Oh, in your pocket?
Yes. Here you are. 12 giant sparklers.
Sparklers? Of all the shopping...
Jimmy!
Yes, Mum?
Say thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Ironside.
Not at all, James. I hope you enjoy them. I always think, Mrs. Clitheroe, sparklers are so much nicer and safer than all those bangers and things.
Yeah, quite, yes.
Oh, yes, Mr. Ironside. I'll have a smashing time with these, running round the bonfire with the Black Hand Gang shouting, I've got a sparkler.
Jimmy, this is your last warning. Any more trouble or cheek from you and you'll spend bonfire night in bed.
See who that is, Susan, please.
Right you are, Mother. I wish it was somebody calling to take that brother of mine away.
Be careful, sister dear. You might trip over your mouth.
What's that?
I said you might trip over the mat. It's slippy out there.
Well, I've delivered my little gift, so I think I'll go now.
Are you sure you wouldn't like a cup of tea?
Oh, yes, quite sure, thank you.
Mother, it's Mr. Higginbottom.
Oh.
So you're here, little firebug.
What was that?
Oh, hello, Pete. Mrs. C. Hello.
How do you do?
You what?
You haven't met, have you? Mr. Higginbottom, Mr. Ironside.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
What is? Oh, aye. You aren't the bloke who's come back from Canada, are you? You know, the one my lad was saying was a lumberjack.
Well, yes and no. I have come back, but I wasn't a lumberjack.
Oh, what were you, lumberjill?
Mr. Ironside was a cook.
Oh, yes, well, I couldn't imagine you up a tree. But you look at home in a penny.
Oh, really? Well, of course, in your case, one couldn't imagine you in a pinafore, but you'd certainly look at home up a tree.
Oh, you asked for that, Peggy.
Yeah. Up a tree with Ozzy, Tarzan and Cheetah.
Go on, have a good laugh, Clitheroe. I don't mind, because when I finish with you, you'll be crying for a week.
Oh, now, just a minute, Mr. Higginbottom. It was only a harmless joke.
Oh, I'm not worried about the crack he made or hot pot Harry here. I'm on about the 10 bobs worth of fireworks that this little son of yours set off in the shop.
How did you know?
A little bird told me. Alfie the cuckoo.
Oh, the telltale tit. Why doesn't he go round town with a bell? Ah, yes! I've got some news and I'm crackers.
I say that's jolly funny, isn't it, Mr. Higgin?
Shut up, Cookie. Go stick your head in a pan.
Oh, charming. Well, if you're not doing anything on Sunday, Mr. Higginbottom, would you care to take tea with me and the vicar?
Now, listen.
And you listen. Now, this is my house. And Mr. Ironside was invited here. And I'll thank you to keep a civil tongue in your head when you speak to anyone who's a guest in my house.
Yes, and that goes double for me, because I live here.
Don't you be cheeky. Now, look, we must all keep calm. What's wrong, Mr. Higginbottom?
This boy of yours went to get 10 bobs worth of fireworks, and all he got was one big bang and the boot out of the shop.
Yes, we know.
So he hasn't got any fireworks, and he hasn't got the 10 bob.
Look, what's this got to do with you, Higgy?
5 bob of that 10 was our Ozzy's.
What?
That he got by telling Ozzy he could get 10 bobs worth for $1.
Yes, well, I was putting me 5 bob with his. I was going to share 'em. I'd have let him watch me set 'em off. I'd get her off. Mr. Higginbottom, how about if I gave you 6 giant Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. One fine night tomorrow, and I'll be lucky if I see a spark from our fire. That blooming Higginbottom. I'd have got out of trouble if he hadn't come round and stuck his big conk in. Next time I'll jam it in the door. Oh, heck, Guy Fawkes. It's his fault, really. Blooming Guy Fawkes. Oh, Guy Fawkes.
Guy Fawkes, that's all I've heard in the last month.
Well, he's been very kind to us, ma'am. He kept me in pocket money, and you've had a farthing a week towards the grocery bill.
Well, I've earned it. Storing all those barrels for him in our attic.
Well, we're taking the last one away today, as soon as that daft yeoman of the guard, Alfie Hall, gets his breeches on.
Yeah, that's another thing. I should never have taken Alfie in as a lodger. He has the appetite of a horse and the brains of a donkey. Where is he, anyway?
I think our Susan's saddling him up.
Oh, very funny.
No, he's lost his pike, so she's helping him to look for it. Ah! I think they found it.
I'm sorry, Susan. I didn't know I'd left it on the chair.
You fool, you're always leaving things lying about. Last week we were 2 hours looking for your helmet.
Well, that wasn't his fault. My mum was using it as a coal bucket.
Well, of course I was. You sold it to me.
Well, I forgot about that.
Oh, you little thief. If I'd known that, I'd never have got you in the Yeomans as a boy bugler.
I wouldn't have gone if I'd known what we had to wear. Knee breeches and silk stockings. I'm fed up with the lads whistling after me. One of them tried to pinch me garters to make a catapult.
Look, all of us yeomen of the guard have to wear silk stockings. Man, they are a bit of a nuisance. I mean, you've got to have them on dead right. I'm fed up with that captain of the guard saying, "Yeoman all, your seams aren't straight."
Take no notice of him, Alfie. Your seams are straight enough. It's your legs that are crooked.
There's no need for you to be funny. You've got a big ladder down the back of your stockings.
Oh, no. That's the 3rd pair this week. Ma'am, can you lend me yours?
There's no time for that. We'll be late getting to the Houses of Parliament if we don't leave now.
Aren't you guarding the palace, Alfie?
No, we're guarding the Houses of Parliament this week because there's a rumour there's going to be trouble.
Oh, well, what time will you be home?
About 1:30 cockcrow.
Don't those MPs ever go home?
Well, there's a big debate on. The Prime Minister's worried about the shortage of eggs, so they're having an all-night sit-in.
Oh, I wish you could get back on the palace guard.
Oh, I don't. I've had enough of that. Everybody coming up and staring at you to see if you move. I felt like one of them nudes in the Globe Theatre.
Well, that doesn't sound very hard to me.
It was the day I saw him. There were 2 kids sticking feathers up his nose. Oh, look, never mind all this. Let's get that last barrel loaded on the horse and cart and get round to Parliament. Guy Fawkes said we had to have it there by November the 5th. That's tonight. Otherwise, we'll lose the shilling.
What shilling?
The shilling he gives us for each barrel we take.
Shilling? Why, you want to give me a penny?
Ah, yes, that's right. A penny for you, a penny for me, and 10pence for toffee apples for the horse.
Now, just a minute. The horse doesn't eat toffee apples.
Well, that's not my fault. They've always been there if he wanted them. All right, Alfie, pull up. We're here. Pull up.
I am pulling, but he won't up. I mean, stop.
Pull the reins before we run into the sentry.
I say, halt, you men. Halt, you men. Will you halt?
There, that's the word I forgot. Whoa.
He has wooled, you big soft beef eater. Get down off the cart.
Halt, who goes there? Friend or enemy?
One of each.
I see. Well, advance, friend, and give the part... Oh, hang on a moment. Which one is which?
I'm Jimmy, and the horse is the one with the collar on.
Now, look here. Stop fooling about, or I'll open fire with my musket.
What musket?
So this musket I got in my... Oh, dear, I am a silly sentry. This is my sweeping brush. I've left my musket in the ablutions again. Well, hang on a moment. I'll go and get it.
Oh, never mind that rubbish, Percy and oars. I'm Jim the bugler, and this Alfie Hall, the yeoman.
Yeah, we've been coming here every night for the past month.
Oh, yes, of course, the chaps with the barrels. Have you got another one tonight?
Yes, and Guy Fawkes says this is the last one we have to deliver.
So would you help Alfie to carry it down into the cellar as usual?
Well, things have changed. The captain of the guard said there's a plot to destroy Parliament, so I must remain at my post to repel any intruders.
With that brush? What are you going to do? Tickle him under the arms? Look, you help Alfie with the barrel. I'll stand at your post, and if any intruders come, I'll tell them to hang on for 5 minutes.
Oh, well, very well. I suppose it'll be all right. Just a moment. You never tell me what's in them.
The barrels of beer. You see, Mr. Fox says he's throwing a party in Parliament.
Oh, I see. Beer. Well, what's that written on them? TNT.
Well, Mr. Fox explained that. But that's where it's come from, you see. Thompson's Newgate Tap Room.
Oh, I see. Well, he certainly bought enough of it. You've been delivering it here every night for a month.
Ah, yes, well, Mr. Fawkes explained. He bought a lot of it while it was cheap. He said any time now he expects it to go up.
Why is Mr. Fawkes giving this party? Is he giving it for all the members of Parliament?
Well, he said it's just his way of showing how much he thinks of what they've done for the country.
It's a kind thought, isn't it? You know, it's nice to know people appreciate what you're doing.
By Jove, this barrel's awfully heavy, isn't it?
Well, wait a minute. This will do. Put it down here.
Well, I'll just have a rest before I return to my post. My goodness, you know, you have a few barrels here, haven't you?
Yes, 36. I bet there'll be some headaches in Parliament after this lot's finished.
Well, I've never met this Mr. Fawkes. What's he like?
Oh, he's a very big fella. He's a bit rough-looking, but very nice, you know. He'll be here in a minute. I'll introduce you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, he might invite me to the party.
Oh, he said I can bring any of my friends. He said the more the merrier. Hey, while we're waiting, would you like a smoke?
Oh, no, thank you. Not whilst I'm on duty.
Well, I'll just squat on this barrel and have a puff at my pipe for a minute. Oh, heck, I haven't got a light.
Oh, well, lucky I'm here. I happen to have my tinder box on me.
Oh, thank you.
Allow me.
Oh, I do enjoy a good smoke.
Oh, yes. Good lad, Sir Walter Raleigh. Have you ever tried his other discovery, potatoes?
I did once, but I didn't like them. Oh, they're a shocking smoke.
Is your pipe leaking, Alfred?
Pipe? What are you talking about?
Well, why did you go,
Me? I didn't go.
Well, somebody went.
It was me. I went.
Oh, it's Guy Fawkes. I'm over here, Guy.
Oh, where? I can't see you properly. It's that dark in here.
I'm sitting on this barrel puffing my pipe.
No! Put that pipe out.
What for?
I can't stand the smell of tobacco.
All right, well, I'll knock my pipe out then.
Not on the barrel.
I say, Ray, you're trembling, old boy.
Yes, well, it's a bit cold down here.
It is rather. Should I light a fire?
No. I'll just run up and down a bit.
You're a bit on edge tonight, Guy.
Yes, well, I'm a bit nervous, because tonight I'm giving the party.
Oh, well, you've nothing to worry about. With all this stuff you've got here, it's bound to go off with a bang.
Yes. Well, it will if you two help me.
Yeah, well, I brought me hammer, so I might as well start tapping the barrels now.
Stop!
Hey! This barrel's cracked where I've hit it. There's powder coming out.
Powder? Well, I thought Mr. Fawkes said this was beer.
Yes, well, it's powdered beer. You know, you add water to it.
I say, what will they think of next?
Ralphie, thank goodness I found you. My mum's just been. She said the barrel we took away was leaking. It's got powder in it.
How we know? It's powdered beer.
Well, my mum said she swept it up and threw it on the fire.
What about it?
Well, now we've got the only house in the street with a sunshine roof.
How do you mean?
It was gunpowder.
Eek, Guy Fawkes.
What?
You've been swindled. They stole your gunpowder instead of beer.
Gunpowder? I'm going to report this to the captain of the guard. I'll see you get your money back, Mr. Fawkes.
You're going nowhere. Stick your hands up.
Up where? He's got a gun.
Yes. Put your hands up and I'll shoot.
We're better do as the man says.
You what? He's a baddie and you two are soldiers guard in Parliament. Do something.
Jimmy's right. Come on, Percy, together when I count 3.
Right, Alfred.
3.
Oh!
Just sit on the floor with your backs to that barrel. Go on, the three of you.
Oh, all right.
Oh, very well. I can't sit down, James.
Oh, all right. Ooh,
Stop shouting.
I can't help it. These breeches are a bit thin on a stone floor.
There we are. Right. That's got the fuse wire around you. Might be a bit warm when it starts burning, but it won't last long. Have you any last requests?
Well, I'd like to write a farewell letter to Susan.
I'd like to write a farewell letter to the captain of the guard.
And how about you, you little bugler? Who do you want to write a letter to?
Nobody. I'd just like to deliver theirs.
Stay where you are, Guy Fawkes. We got the cellar surrounded. Grab him, men.
Hi, I'm glad to see you, Mrs.
Mrs. James, that's the captain of the guard.
Aye, this is the kilt I'm wearing.
Don't you wear any trousers?
Well, actually, that's something we've often debated in the guard room.
So this is where you got to, Alfie. I've been chasing you ever since you came through the gate. You're on a charge.
Well, you see, we thought there were barrels of beer.
You're not on a charge for the barrels. It's your uniform.
My uniform?
Yes, your seams are crooked again. You're under arrest. Percy, march him away. And if he tries to escape, use your musket.
Oh, very well. Now, Alfred, do the ablutions. Quick. March. Left, right, left, right. No. Right, left, left, right. Oh, come on, follow me.
And left, right, left. I mean, left, to the night and the mat. Get me. Oh, that's wrong.
And as for you, bugler, get this sailor tidied up. Get rid of all this stuff. Right, Guy Fawkes. Quick, march. Left, right, left. No, left.
Stop pushing, you big bully. I'd like an IMP about this.
Get rid of it, he says. 36 barrels of gunpowder. How can you get rid of 36 barrels of gunpowder? I mean, hey, yes, that's a way to get rid of it. And do myself a bit of good at the same time.
Jimmy, I've been looking for you all day. Where have you been?
I've been at the Old Bailey.
What were you doing there?
Well, you remember me catching Guy Fawkes single-handed?
Yeah, I remember you telling me, yes.
Well, the captain of the guard told me to get rid of all the gunpowder, and now I've been fined £5.
What for?
For selling fireworks on a Sunday.
Those involved with the Clitheroe Kid this week were Peter Sinclair as grandfather, Patricia Burke as mother, Danny Ross as Alfie Hall, and Diana Day as Susan, with Tony Melody, Brian Truman, and Derek Nimmo as J.B. Ironside. The recorded program was written by James Casey and Frank Roscoe, produced by James Casey, and starred Jimmy Clitheroe as the Kid himself.
What a dream. When I woke up, I kept wondering if Guy Fawkes really was like that. Well, my granddad always says, if you want to know anything, ask. So I went down to his room and asked him. And he said, get away back into bed with you, you wee devil. It's 2:00 in the morning. Something must have upset him. Maybe the Rose and Crown had run out of powdered beer.